What's up, guys? It's kind of been a while since I really wanted to make vlog footage, but I didn't. But I actually had like some really fun 2 days. Yeah. Thursday and Friday were such good days, bro. Thursday. So, what did I do Thursday? I did a lot on Thursday. Holy. I filmed so much of my hardcore world on Thursday. Like, I spent so much of that day working on my hardcore video, which is something I never do. I love my hardcore video, which I never work on it, bro. I'll just be so honest. And Friday we had a party, which we had to like set up and everything. My mom got we literally had to redo make the entire property look nice and shit. Got so many floaties that I really just did not want, but my mom just begged me to get them. So stupid. We got literally 7 floaties that nobody even touched. And I told my mom nobody would touch them. So yeah, that's pretty stupid. And yeah, the party was so fun. And I figured out how to use an editing template on CapCut, which I'm super happy about because then I made an Eggchan edit, which was actually Aura. Also, yeah, there's my grandpa as well. He's a terrible person. He's kind of an abuser, a manipulator as well. And yeah, my grandma got kind of abused by him. And he's trying to DM the kids of my family, but we're all telling him to pound sand. It's a long story. And in the divorce case, he tried literally taking everything from the family. It's to the point where we have absolutely nothing. We're just homeless. 10 years ago. Not just homeless, but he tried taking literally every single thing he could from us, all of our wealth. Even though my parents were 30 at the time. And then now he's trying to DM our family, and apparently we've forgiven him so many times. And then he came back, and then he did bad stuff, and then he came back. Now he's trying to come back again, trying to DM all the kids, trying to talk to all the kids, going to hockey games and shit, trying to talk to kids and stuff, convincing us he was a good guy. That was definitely not the case, because people that actually have information on who he was all know he's bad. But some people in one family in Winnipeg still hangs out with him. But yeah, I DM'd him and I was like, I don't trust you. I don't think you're necessarily a good guy. And I don't necessarily seek a relationship, but what's your side on this? And I'm just thinking first ever person that should be not reaching out necessarily, but negotiating with them, it should be me, because I've read all these books on manipulation and shit. I read all these books on psychopaths, and it's now there's a psychopath in our family, and it's which better person? And if he wants to negotiate with us, I don't want to negotiate. I don't want any sort of good relationship with him. But who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind. But I probably 99% chance I won't change my mind. So yeah. Yeah, 99% chance I won't change my mind on that. But who knows? It's I'm probably the best person to negotiate with a psycho. Not necessarily a psycho, because I don't want to dehumanize, but you know what I mean. It's like I've read the 48 Laws of Power. I've read The Prince. I've read First Rate Madness. It's like I'm probably the best person. Fuck this shit. Yeah, but the party was so fun. My family, friends. Played spike ball, went in the pool. My neighbor came over too. I hadn't spoken to for a while. But yeah, like, the whole like grandpa situation is just like, it's kind of cooked. It is really. Yeah, but it's like and he was like sending he sent my cousin like a reel, and I'm like, what weirder way to come at somebody than sending them a reel, bro? It's like, that is actually so weird. And it was like, how the devil separates the family, and I don't know. I mean, at least he tried. But yeah, and it's like, if he's been texting kind of like everyone through Instagram, like, to try to get in contact, it's like, who knows, there's a 1% chance still that like, he could still be, trying to do something, if you know what I mean. And it's like, I don't have enough information for myself. Like, I want to find out for myself the nature of this person, and I think I'm like the safe. Like, some people might say, just don't talk to him because he's a psycho. It's like, then I learned something. It's like, I learned stuff from psychopaths, and I've read all these books on psychopaths, so it's like, I don't feel like I'm in any sort of danger talking to psycho after reading like the 48 Laws of Power, because I already know the nature. I already know the nature of a psycho. I know the nature of a psycho very well, and I am kind of psycho myself. So it's like, any sort of game of manipulation just won't work on me, and I know that. Like, and it's like, what is he gonna do to me? He can't do anything. And it's like, just don't talk to him because stuff he did was bad. It's like, what a low-IQ thing to say. Yeah, it's like, or I can just destroy him more. It's like, he makes himself more guilty every single time he speaks. So what's in it for him? You know what I mean? It's like, I really intend to make like zero mending. But yeah. Yeah, and he's trying to come after the kids because he knows the kids don't know what the adults know. And he knows the kids are more susceptible. And he probably thinks I'm susceptible because we haven't really spoken at all since I was like 5. I really don't know anything about him, so he'll think I'm perfect. He'll think I'm perfect bait. Like, literally. The fact that I even texted him is his dream come true. He has no idea who the fuck he's talking to. Like, it's actually funny. He actually has no idea who he's going to be talking to. But yeah. I'm actually curious. I'm not going to tell anyone, obviously. Somebody might figure it out, though. No contact with grandfather. I really don't want to contact him, though. I genuinely do not want to. Like, I don't want to do this. But I have like an obligation from God with the knowledge I have to do it anyway. Yeah, I literally have an obligation to God to do this. And yeah, I don't think I'm like I'm. No, but it's like might genuinely be a psycho. Not even like a psychopathic personality like a lot of people have. Like psychopathic way of thinking, but psychopathic way of action. Could be like where they don't just manipulate and exploit, but they actually like abuse. For the like, they take like destruction in other people for their own pleasure, which could be the case. Like a lot of people do think like a psychopath to get every single business person pretty much. Like everyone thinks, everyone who wants any sort of power has to think like a psychopath in order to get power. That is a very true thing. But he might actually not just think like a psychopath, but be a psychopath, which is probably the worst case scenario. Which I don't have enough information to form an opinion. I think I'll figure it out pretty quick though. But he can. Psychopaths always surprise. Like you never think there'd be an abuser. You never. It's always the people you never think would do anything like that. Who end up doing it. Who end up like just completely shattering the mask on purpose at the right time, which like a lot of abusive people do. He might not actually. I mean, it's guaranteed that he thinks like a psychopath. That's pretty guaranteed. But is he an actual psychopath? Is the main question. Because people who think like a psychopath are everyday people. Maybe he's just a little power hungry, and those are not necessarily dangerous people to be around. And I know that. I know that very well. Yeah, but the difference between a genuine psychopath could be there. Yeah, last 2 days have been fun. I'm not like vlogging anymore, which I should be doing. I just don't want to like leak my personal life. Like, I'll just be so honest. Like, I don't like the internet is like a pretty sketchy place, and digital footprints are real. Like, I don't want to like show all my personal life because I'm worried. Like, yeah. Like my location and all that shit. Somebody can already find my location really easily if they just watch these vlogs. And that already kind of worries me. It's like the fact that anyone on the internet can kind of just like know where I live. Not that like I'll get like thousands of views because I know I'm not. I know I'm not getting thousands, but there's always that chance. And also like the legal aspect of it. Like once you get a digital footprint, like if I just blow up one time, there's no real like reversing that. And there's also no way I'm deleting all my videos. Like, not that it would take too long, it's just that so many hours of footage would be wasted. And I think someday I'll be probably forced to. I suspect that someone's gonna force me to delete all these videos. And that's gonna be a hard day. That's gonna be a hard day because I'm indebting myself every single day just making these videos. These are kind of, it's like a memory capsule for me of whatever I'm thinking at whatever time. Parkour spiral. Yeah, I really did want to get some footage. Like, I really did want to. How did I not make that jump? I might actually be a bot. My egg turret, it's so cool though. Only a squid. A bird. Oh my days, that was very close. Oh, I think you need to be on. I tried taking the damage tag to get above that slab. Oh my days. Frick this game, bro. Frick this game. Yeah, screw recording as well.